Okay, today we are playing a game on Route 66. We were in the top 500 SR range, and we'll be playing May the entire way through. I know, the top 500, right? I don't think we've ever even watched a game that was in Grand Masters before. We've definitely done games in Masters before, but don't think Grand Masters. So we've just skipped an entire tier, so that's very exciting. Current team composition is Orisa, Roadhog, Torbjorn, May, Anna, and Batista. So, in case you were ever thinking that, you might one day get to an SR bracket where people would stop picking Torbjorn on attack, no. You're gonna be stuck with Torbjorn the entire time. And Torbjorn's gonna be stuck with you as well, unfortunately. So, anyway. I haven't really got much to say about it, to be honest with you. We don't have anything that can kill Pharah, but at the same time, the higher you get in SR, the less likely you are to see Pharah, because people get better at playing against Pharah, basically. The Pharahs get better as well. Really high-level Pharahs are very scary, but people are less inclined to pick Pharah the higher you get, but they're not less inclined to pick Torbjorn. Torbjorn's a universal consistency. Anyway, so let's start the game. So we are starting the game in medias res, as you can see, because we've skipped the first little part of the game. They've got a Winston, and he's probably really excited to have seen our team composition right there. Like, this is a very friendly team comp for Winston to play against. So we're up here trying to make our way over to the Widowmaker, and Widowmaker doesn't want any fucking part of it. Starting to come back now. Crouch walk away. We are purple right now, but enemy team's pretty split up at this point, and Tracer's back here. Tracer's gonna get put to sleep. They lost their main tank right at the start. As you can see, they've got Orisa now. They lost their main tank right at the start of all of this, and then they were just all really, spread out and disparate. So it never really got any better for them after that point. We're going real aggro right now. We're going looking for people to fight. We did see that a Zenyatta was pretty close by. So if we can stagger Zenyatta, that's pretty sick. And we end up... got him. Got the Zenyatta. So he's ended up being pretty staggered. We did lose May, but we've got a... or we lost Anna, rather. We're May. I hope we haven't lost May while we're playing May. We lost Anna, but we've got the spawn advantage right now, so it doesn't really matter. Now, Torbjorn, they're like, fuck, he's playing Torbjorn? Shit, I'm gonna play Torbjorn, dude. We catch him, walled off, kill him with Roadhog. He's, gonna be super stoked about that. So now they've got Roadhog and Orisa as their two tanks as well. Yeah, the enemy team not doing a great job of mounting a defense so far. Both their tanks just jumped down right here entirely by themselves. They've got Zenyatta back there to help them, but their two tanks just jumped down by themselves. Just in case you ever thought also that you might be in danger of one day reaching an SR bracket where your teammates don't do stupid shit, No, look, watch those two tanks just jump down right in front of the payload by themselves and get absolutely fucking minced. So we're going in real hard for these two right here. We actually die for this. We do make sure they don't contest the objective, but, really, did we need to go this hard? The wall's almost up. They've got to try and, walk through this very confined location with us anyway. Didn't really need to go this hard. Definitely didn't need to use the ult on it. Because, it would be unadvisable for them to rush out and try to touch the point anyway. And we're here. We can just get them as they come around the corner, wall them off as they come around. The wall's almost up, and we got, Zen Torbjorn coming up to touch the point. Oh, how scary. So we didn't need to use the ult there, really. They were in no position to contest the objective anymore at that point. And if they wanted to, they're welcome to, but, they're signing their own death warrant, as far as I'm concerned. Especially given how it's been going for them so far. So Torbjorn's coming in, he's dropping his load all over the payload. His team are not exactly ready to capitalize with him, but Anna does just end up dying on the lava. Orisa put her bongo down. Did she put her bongo down in the lava? No, not quite. Okay, I thought she did. No, she did not do that. It's a real mess of a game, to be honest, isn't it? Like, it's all all just like these skirmishes that are breaking out everywhere. Like, here comes Torbjorn all by his lonesome. He's angry. He's on fire. He's very fucking dead now, though. We told him to chill out, and you know, he did. He did. And, I'll keep it real with you, Chief. I'm not going to have a huge amount to say about this game, but if nothing else, it's an interesting game to watch. It's also not 5 minutes long, if you're curious. We're going to do a couple video switches during this game. So we died. Why did we die? I was talking about my own foolishness. So we're just going real hard. Yeah, he got like a good volley on us as we came around the corner. We popped out of the ice block real fast. If we stayed, we would have healed in the ice block, right? Because we weren't full health in that. Yeah, we were real low. If we stayed in the ice block, I'm pretty sure we would have gotten enough ult charge to use the snow globe. At which point, well, you know, we're still real far up, but they're not going to be happy about being the snow globe. Instead, we popped out of the ice block real fast, and we killed Zen. We did kill Zen for doing that, but I'm pretty sure we would have gotten enough ult charge to use our ult instead if we stuck the ice block out a little bit longer. Chuck the snow globe in. It's not ideal position because the payload's about to push out of this area, so it doesn't go quite far enough forward to really hinder the enemy team. It does get fucking Orisa real good, but lob it a little bit further out, they're forced to walk through it to even touch the payload, rather than there where the payload's gonna push out of it pretty soon. But I mean, things are going pretty well. We freeze this guy. The lamp was up, but our team focused the lamp down, so he's dead regardless at that point. Torbjorn's up to no good, but he's got like 3 hit points to his name. Doesn't really work out too well for him. Hey, look at that. We won that first round with, I think, a lot of time to spare, actually. How much time to spare did we have? Yeah, we got 3.5 minutes to spare, almost exactly, after the end of that first round. So everything went well. Hey, don't fix what ain't broke, right? Let's just go the same team comp. We're gonna have to do our first video switch now. Yeah, second part. It's 57-second part video, so we're gonna have to do our next switch very soon indeed. So, I'm expecting a Bastion and or Torbjorn to roll around this corner pretty much, because people are very simple creatures, you know? They think to themselves, that went really badly. Like, really, really badly. What could I do to fix this situation? Turrets. And they go to Bastion, they go to Torbjorn, they go to Symmetra. These are the immediate things they go to. Then sometimes they shed all of their tanks as well at the same time. You know, this is what happens. So we're very thoroughly up to no good right now. Oh look! It's a Bastion and a Torbjorn. Ah. Like, did you watch this ahead of time and know that they were going to come around the corner? Actually, no. I watched the first part of the video ahead of time, and I went, damn. Haven't watched the second round through yet. Is Bastion in the wall? Bastion's pretty in that wall. Oh, the middle section broke. Ah, I see. Right, like that part's missing. Yeah, that part's missing. You can see, sort of see through it. Okay. I was like, Bastion just in the wall? No, that segment of the wall is broken. Just because, I'm guessing because of the angle it was, because the payload breaks walls, right? So it must have just been the angle it was on with the middle part broke that section the Bastion was on. Basically, ooh, fuck. Unlucky, pretty much, because hey, that's the strat, versus, I forgot this part was so short. That's a viable strat, by the way, if you're playing against a Bastion. If you're ever playing against a very common question, what do I do against bunker comps that involve a Bastion, right? And the answer is usually, well, very hard to do much against it by yourself. One of the things that is quite good to do against it is play Mei, and then you wall Bastion. He's up on the wall now. He is not behind a shield anymore. So suddenly, hey, Bastion has to move to get into cover, or he commits to staying up there, at which point your team can burst him down, crowd control him, do whatever the fuck, right? So that is indeed a strategy. People always have like a very dramatic reaction to seeing a Bastion up on the wall, where they think like May's giving him a better angle, basically. Oh, he's in high ground now. Not wrong, but he's also not behind a shield, so that is a good strat to do. It exposes the Bastion. But hey, sometimes you get fucked, pretty much. Life is hard. The caveat there is also you kind of need your teammates still to help you kill the Bastion, but it does isolate the Bastion. So Orisa went too far forward and got killed. We've walled the Bastion off. Torbjorn's moving into position. He is purple. Bastion had to jump down while he was purple. He got fucking absolutely annihilated. He's not happy about that. And now, we've done the hard part. The scary thing about any kind of protect the president comp on a payload map is just that they roll through on one push, right? Like, they just ride that wave of momentum all the way through. Once you stop the momentum on that team comp, it is very hard for them to get it going again, because suddenly, Bastion has to get set up again. But now the payload is in a dramatically less convenient position to get set up on. So if you kill their momentum once, you've done like 80% of the work versus that team comp, honestly. The scary thing after that is like Bastion comes through in tank form, pretty much, like, and you get wrecked like that, because otherwise they gotta get Bastion to the payload again. It's very hard. It's very hard. So Torbjorn used his ultimate. It was very hot, but overall not very scary. We found Torbjorn trying to flank by his lonesome. That didn't really work out, and we're now telling him to stop having fun post-haste. He thought he might be allowed to have a little bit of fun right there, but we threw the snow globe on him and informed him that no, the fun is not returning anytime soon. The ult's a bit of a dramatic reaction to the one guy, because we basically already solved the problem of the flanking Torbjorn, and then, like, committed a little bit further to try and kill him, at which point we're like, oh shit, now we're in kind of a scary position. Really, like, once he started running away from us, like, kind of the job done, right? Killing him is great and all, but, like, he's pretty close to his teammates at that point. Risky play to go for. We end up using our ultimate. Hey, we killed the Torbjorn, right? We didn't need the ultimate, so problem solved, but the ult's a little bit of a dramatic reaction, considering we used it on just Toro. We got Torbjorn and his turret, but just Torbjorn, basically, right? But I mean, you know, they're having a lot of trouble getting back in at this point. We've managed to wall Roadhog off, but he's too far away for us to really do anything with that, unfortunately. Oh, maybe not. Yeah. Hey, we can say that what we did led to Roadhog hooking him right there. So we're really close to having our ultimate again. We've walled Batista off. He was pretty much going to die regardless, but hey, he feels even worse about it now. We're really close to having Blizzard. We've got some kills. We got some picks, so now we're just pressing forward to finish off the rest of the kills that we can get, stagger them as much as possible. And we got a couple extra picks, now we back up. Very good time to get extra picks and staggers, because they've only got 20 seconds left on the clock, and every second matters. So we've got Blizzard. It's going to be real hard for them to get anywhere near. Now we're just, like, dropping everything in front of them, like, ooh. We're just dropping everything in front. No. And if they make it all the way through that, we've got Blizzard. Get fucked. So, very easy game. And, you know, I have surprisingly more to say about the game than I thought I would, to be honest with you. Because it was kind of a mess of a game, wasn't it? So, just in case you thought, you know, if I just get to high SR, suddenly, all of my games, they're gonna look like the fucking Overwatch League. It's gonna be so good. Everybody's gonna join voice chat. We're gonna have great comms. No, trust me, like, it's always a mess at all points in time. Every ELO is ELO hell, just for different reasons. So, no overarching thing really stood out in that game other than, oh boy, what a mess. What a mess. So, hey, you know, if nothing else, it was a very interesting game to watch, wasn't it? The thing I always find, not really interesting, the things I always enjoy watching about higher SR games is just how much faster the games are, really. Because, like, you watch that game, it's not really that much of a different experience from the lower ratings, honestly. It's just everything's happening a lot faster. You know, people basically know what they're doing, right? They know what they're doing. And they know what they're trying to do, they know what they're trying to stop. So everybody just kind of commits to stuff very quickly. Everybody just, like, bounces around the map, just like, the game basically looks like most other games, just, like, set to, like, 3x speed, basically, as far as I see it. People know what they're doing, people aren't, like, ambling around, like, oh, what am I supposed to be doing right now? And, like, if they know what they do, sometimes, like, oh, should I do that? And they're a little hesitant to do it, like, no, we fucking go. We fucking go. Because that's always the biggest difference to me between low SR and high SR. It's just that high SR people are so much more decisive than they are in lower SR. They know what they're doing. They commit to it. I am gonna try and kill this motherfucker, and that's what they do. Or they go, that motherfucker's trying to kill my motherfuckers. I'm not gonna have any of that shit today, right? Like, they know what they're doing, and they commit. They immediately just do it. Very decisive, quick around the map. Movement's always very fluid as well. This is always a very underrated thing people don't talk about, just how much more fluid you get movement-wise as you get better at the game and as you get higher in SR. And the biggest difference in this to me is always, like, if you look at a Pharah player. If you look at, like, a low SR Pharah player and compare it against a very high SR Pharah player, it's absolutely fucking incredible, the difference in movement between these people. Because the lower level Pharah players, they're always just, like, slowly, like, jetpack forward, straight line, like, very just, like, plodding and, like, methodical movement, if we're gonna be generous in our description, right? But if you watch a high SR Pharah player, they're just bouncing all over the fucking map. Like, high SR Pharah players make absolutely incredible use out of all of Pharah's movement. Pharah's an incredibly mobile character. It's just you have to know how to use all of her movement together, and, like, high SR Pharah players are always just absolutely incredible to me. My favorite things to watch is always just, like, the Pharah player sees, like, the perfect opportunity to do something, so they just, like, appear from nowhere and just, like, push all their buttons. They just, like, float across the entire fucking map, stop exactly where they want to, and barrage and kill the entire enemy team. Just the movement they do to get there is so fluid and absolutely incredible. I love that. Anyway, what a rambling and incoherent point to make at the end of the video. That's me, though. That's just me. So, anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you did, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to answer. If you haven't already, you can join our Discord and ask questions more directly and have a conversation about them, or just shitpost with us. I started streaming on Twitch Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 7 p.m. EST till 11 EST. There's a link to the channel in the description. And if you managed to make it all the way through the video and somehow still enjoyed it, please like the video and subscribe for more content of middling quality in the future. And I hope you found the video helpful.